2. Prepare land for horticultural production. Soil is the backbone of agriculture. Soil preparation is the first step to be done before planting of crops. It helps to turn the soil and loosen it to allow the roots to penetrate into it.
Tilling.
First, preparing land for raising crops. Roads. Implements used for opening and loosening of the soil. Tilling of root soil. Process of crushing and breaking big lumps, piece of rocks and stone to prevent soil erosion. Common tools used in soil preparation. 1. Hand trowel is the basic and most popular hand tool in cultivation. It is commonly used for digging, applying, smoothing, loosening the soil around the plants, and for adding small amount of animal maturing to serve as fertilizer. 2. Grab hoe, used for breaking and pulverizing hard soil. 3. Light hoe, used for digging out holes for planting, loosening, and leveling of soil. 4. Crowbar, used for digging holes and digging out big stones. 5. Matok, or the so-called figo in the Philippines, it is used for digging and breaking hard soil.
Spade or pala, used for removing large amount of trash or soil, and for mixing soil and manure. Spading fork, used for loosening the soil, drawing out root crops, and turning over the materials in a compost heap. Hand cultivator, used for cultivating the garden plot by loosening the soil and removing weeds around the plot. Hand fork, looks like a big fork. It's used for inter-row cultivation.
Watering can or regadera, used for watering the seedlings and young plants. Watering pails, used for fetching water, manure, and fertilizer. Wheelbarrow, used for hauling, transferring plant seedlings, materials, trash, and other equipment. Farm implements. Cultivator, an implement for loosening the soil while crops are growing. Plow, specifically used for tilling large areas, making furrows, and for inter-row cultivation. Harrow are used for tilling and pulverizing the soil. It's either mounted in tractors or pulled by carabao.
Farm equipment. 1. Hand tractor, used to pull a plow and a harrow and preparing a large area of land for planting. 2. Four-wheel tractor, used to pull a disc plow and disc harrow into preparing a much bigger area of land for cultivation. Methods in cultivating soil or in preparing land for horticultural production. 1. Plowing, tilling or digging up, mixing and overturning the soil. 2. Harrowing, breaking the soil fragments of clods into a smaller mass and incorporating plant residue. 3. Leveling the field, flattening of the flattening of the planting area, which is achieved after harrowing. 4. Manuring, done to replenish the soil with nutrients that helps in proper growth of crop. In business, knowledge.
A plant that is grown and harvests a food for humans and livestock is called crop. The process by which a seed, after being dormant for a period of time, grows and puts out shoots is called germinate. The process of breeding plants by natural processes is called propagation. The process of planting seeds into an area with soil is called sowing. The process of removing a plant from where it was originally grown to another place is called transplanting.
Weeding is the process of removing unwanted plants from an area. Agricultural crop production is the use of cultivated plants to produce products to be used by humans. It starts with selecting the crops to be grown. followed by sowing and taking care of the seedlings that grow. Seedlings should be given the proper amounts of fertilizers and nutrients and should be transplanted if necessary so they can grow properly once the plants are fully grown. These or their products are really harvested and then stored properly so people can consume them.
Banana. These are propagates, root, palms or suckers, which are pieces of rhizomes that form into miniature banana plants. These pops or suckers can be served from the parent and then plant elsewhere to become a separate plant in the province. The stem with roots is usually planted to produce another banana.
2. Sweet potatoes. These plants can be propagated asexually by using the shoots or by using the bulbs. It is a crop that is easy to grow. 3. Eggplants. They can be grown from seeds and cuttings. They can be planted in a pots or any plastic container with soil in it. 4. Okra. This is propagated from seeds and easy to grow. Just as with eggplants, you can plant this in a recycled container.
Petchay or Chinese cabbage. This is sown directly in soil and the seedlings can also be transferred. Onion. This is one of the easiest vegetables to regrow from scraps. Cut off the roots, cut off the root end of an onion, leaving a 1/2 inch of an onion attached to the roots. Place this in a sunny location in your garden and cover the top with the soil. Make sure to keep the soil moist by watering when it needed. Garlic. These plants are propagated through their bulbils, which are small bulb-like structure which can be grown into a new plant. Bulbils are located in the long, leafless flower stalk that roots out from the root.
Tomato. The seeds of these plants can be planted and germinated in recycled to soil proper to this could grow fully.
Malunggay, or moringa. These can be grown from seeds or from outings made from its branches or trunk, which are then directly planted in the soil. Sili or chili. As with eggplants and tomatoes, the seeds have to first be planted in a nursery such as a recycled container filled with soil and then later transferred directly into soil.
Are two types of propagation. 1. Asexual propagation. This kind of propagation involves taking a part of a parent plant and then having that plant regenerate into a new plant. Leaves, stems, root, and bulbs that are used for asexual propagation. Number 2. Sexual propagation. This kind of propagation involves the floral plant of a plant to create the plant seeds, which, once planted, become fully grown plants.